2025. We do have public hearings, so can we all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Matt, why don't you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Patrick Halpin.
Present.
Julianne Nolan. Gerald O'Neill.
Present.
Edward Wynn.
Present.
Juan Leon.
Present.
Frank Santos. Dan Trushin.
Present.
Rich Grow. Nope. Greg Gaxiola.
Present.
Rich Casey. Diane Hall. And Matt Esposito.
Okay, we have a quorum?
Yes, we do.
Okay. What's this thing?
Where is it? It was over here.
All right.
All right, we're a little off the game.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's all right. Thank you. Before we begin the public hearing, I'm required to read this statement into the record. The planning board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the planning board may determine that any approvals, building permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the application are null and void.
Okay, job number 2465B, Albany Avenue Suites LLC. Purpose to subdivide two parcels of land totaling 12,670 square feet into two lots. Lot 1 totaling 5,941 square feet, and Lot 2 totaling 6,718 square feet, in order to construct two new two-story single-family homes, along with associated site improvements.
State your name for the record, please, counsel.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. For the record, Nicole Blanda. I'm an attorney at Bazell, Blanda & Visconti, with offices at 535 Broad Hollow Road in Melville.
Okay, before you begin your presentation, as you know, there is a memo issued by the Commissioner of Planning, Denise Graziano, dated the 16th of July, 2025, regarding this application with a series of conditions and restrictive covenants on both parcels. Have you had the opportunity to review this with your client?
Yes.
Are there any issues, any concerns, anything that you'd like to bring to our attention regarding this memorandum?
No, Mr. Chairman, no issues, no concerns. We consent to all of them.
You consent to all of them, and I know that there are a whole series of restrictive covenants. Okay, so
Yes.
please proceed.
I'm here tonight on behalf of the property owner in connection with a two-lot subdivision to construct two new single-family homes on these properties. The properties are known as 10 and 12 Jefferson Avenue in Wyandanch. They are two separate tax lots, but we're going to reconfigure them to create two lots and construct two new single-family homes. So it's a very irregularly shaped parcel, as the board can see from the lines as they are on the aerial. There's sort of a pie-shaped lot, and then another lot, which is number 12 Jefferson, that kind of has a little cutout. It doesn't
Well, it all
come,
depends on how you cut the cake.
I suppose.
Okay, go ahead.
I suppose.
One could be a pie, and one could just be a nice piece.
Well, you
All
know,
right,
it's
please proceed.
triangular
I'm sorry.
shaped, so I say it's a little pie-shaped. The overall lot area is 12,670 square feet, with about 153 feet of frontage on Jefferson Avenue. It is presently vacant, meaning there's no structures on the property. It's zoned Residence C, and there are all utilities readily available to the site, including sewer. We are seeking to subdivide the premises into two lots to create a new single-family dwelling on each lot. So Lot 1 would have 93.02 feet of frontage, thereby complying with the street frontage requirement of 75 feet. And it would have a lot area of 5,951.6 square feet, again, due to the shape of the parcel. It's not an actual rectangle all the way through. So we will be seeking a lot area variance. Usually at this point, we would have already gone to the Zoning Board of Appeals, but this project and another project that I'm here on tonight with the same applicant, when we had met with planning, with the planning commissioner and planning staff, they had thought it would be a good idea to go through the departmental review first, come to planning board, and go for our variances either simultaneously or very quickly thereafter. So we will be...
That's a good idea.
we will still be going for variances for these parcels. Lot 2 will have 60 feet of frontage, so we will need a variance for street frontage from 75 to 60 for Lot 2, and it will have a lot area of 6,716 square feet, so we'll require a lot area variance as well, going from 7,500 to 6,716 square feet. However, we did make sure that we're meeting the setback requirements. We tried to pick homes that would fit the lot as best as possible. So on Lot 1, we're proposing a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, single-family home, no basement. There will be a living room, dining room, kitchen that kind of opens into the dining room, as well as a study, or they can use it as a home office, whatever the family desires. And the house, the way it's configured, we were trying to keep some larger side yard setbacks for the corners, since the parcel does kind of angle into that triangular shape or pie shape, if you will. So that's why the house was configured the way you see there. And I believe on the plot plan, I'm not sure if we have it here, but we will be also proposing some shrubs and screening along the property line for Lot 1, along that westerly side. So that would be a 4-bedroom home with a driveway out front. We are proposing a double driveway, so 18 by 30, so we can accommodate the off-street parking. And then for Lot 2, we're proposing a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home as well. Again, no basement, and a double driveway, 18 by 30, for that lot as well. And that house will have, you walk into the foyer, there'll be a dining room that goes into the kitchen, a family room that leads into the den, a full bath on the first floor, as well as a powder room. And then on the second floor, we'll have the 4 bedrooms and 2 full baths. I did look at the surrounding area, and there are other lots in the area of mixed size and shape. There are several 60-footers in the area. There is a 70-footer right next door that we got variances on from the ZBA. It wasn't a subdivision, but it just shows that on this block there are different sized parcels. And so when we looked at the shape of this parcel and we met with planning initially, we were trying to, again, design homes that would fit the lot and be able to provide some nice, new, attractive single-family homes for the area to, help with the housing shortage that apparently is out there.
Well, we have to build more housing.
Yes, correct.
All types.
Right. And so if there's more supply, then presumably the prices will decrease a little bit, because obviously as everyone's fighting for the demand, that's what's driving the prices up. So if the board has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. We did submit revised plans. We're waiting to hear back. I believe I submitted them that last week of June. So I'm just waiting for the building department to issue me my official denial letter so that I can proceed to the zoning board, and then obviously finalize out any other comments they might have.
Do any of the board members have any questions regarding this application? Jerry?
Matt, can you go back to lot number 1, the elevation where there's a retaining wall? Okay, where is that retaining wall on the site plan?
Let me pull out that site plan, because right now I have the survey.
Is it that entire curved leg of the triangle? Oh, I'm sorry. It's right up front?
Yeah, so if you look at where it says, I believe it's the
Oh, okay. No, I see the arrow now.
Yeah.
So that is where there'll be a sidewalk, or does that go right to the street?
We're proposing new concrete curb cuts, and I believe we are proposing, I thought we were proposing new
Could you
sidewalks
pull
as
the
well.
microphone a little closer?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because we want to make sure we get the recording.
So we're proposing new curbing, the concrete apron for the driveways, and I don't see the sidewalks here. I see the retaining wall mentioned. Are we doing new sidewalks here?
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
I'm
you would
sorry.
have to come up.
You could speak to
You
your
can come up. It's
counsel,
okay.
and then she can say. Whisper softly. You don't- Okay, could you please state your name and address for the record?
Arank San Concepcion,
Your address?
327 Duville Boulevard, Colpac, New York.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, please proceed.
Okay, the retaining wall was, for engineering, had asked me, between the adjacent house and the proposed house. Are you referring to the first house or the second house? Oh, no, it's a retaining wall in the front and the driveway. The driveway can be too high, so he asked when we did this front stoop, it says, are you coming down from the driveway to put a small retaining wall so the driveway won't be a high pitch? That's what he wanted, because he said the driveway could be facing up since the elevation of the house. He couldn't have the driveway pitched up all the way down, the 5%. So he asked me to put a small retaining wall on the front of the driveway, so the driveway will down, it will be nice straight. That's the reason why the front step, you have a few steps coming down to make the driveway at the bottom.
Jerry, do you have any more questions regarding that? Is it clear to you? Okay, good.
Does it just go from the left side of the property over to the driveway?
Yes, that's it.
So it's just,
Up to the steps.
and up to the steps?
Correct, yes.
Okay, all
Because
right.
he just wants to retain the grade,
Mhm.
because now the grade can be more than 5%.
Right,
So he doesn't want the driveway to be too steep, he wants the driveway to be
okay.
nice and flat.
And that,
So
that doesn't affect the grade to the neighbor's property?
not at all,
Okay,
Not
okay,
at all.
okay, good, thank
Why?
you.
because both properties, that's adjacent to the new properties, so the level is all the same. It's all together, because when you bring the dirt down, you have the 5% slope, as it is in the site plan. He was only concerned with regards to the driveway going up into the house, coming down to the steps. One of the issues to the revised blueprints was because he wanted to have a couple of more steps to be able to go in front the driveway into the front house because of the drop of the driveway and the small retaining wall. We had several meetings with the engineering inspector.
Yes.
And this is what we came up with the design. That's why he approved it that way.
Yeah, and engineering did sign off May 7th. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions, Frank? You look like you have a question. Anybody else? No? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Is there anything else that you want to talk to us about regarding this application?
No.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Is there anyone from the public that's here who would like to address this application? There is no one here from the public. Okay. All right. So I need a motion to close this hearing and reserve decision. Motion by Jerry.
Motion
Second. Okay, second by Ed.
Second?
All in favor? Aye. Okay, this hearing is closed. The decision has, though, been reserved in order for us to review any feedback or any additional questions, or any open site plans issues. The record will remain open for written comments to follow up on the status of the application or to submit additional written comments. People can contact the planning department a number of different ways. In person, planning is located in the west wing of Town Hall. Application documents, plans are available for inspection between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. or by phone, 631-957-3103, or by email, planningcomments@townofbabylonny.net. Okay, thank you very much, at least regarding this application. Okay, all right, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. Before we start, again, I need to state this once again for the record. The planning board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the planning board may determine that any approvals, building permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the application are null and void.
Job 2467B, Albany Avenue Suites LLC, proposes to subdivide 5 lots into 4 lots in order to erect 4 two-story single-family dwellings.
So I have a question before we get into this. When were sewers extended to that part of Wyandotte? Do you know?
Last year.
Last year? Okay, so I get it. So that opens up a lot of opportunities to develop
Yeah.
some of these parcels.
There are still some streets where it hasn't been,
Yeah.
but yeah,
No, I know. Well, you said it's part of the sewer district, so that's.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to ask. Okay. Have you had the opportunity to review the memo dated the 16th of July 2025 regarding this application with your client?
yes,
Are there any issues, any concerns, anything that you'd like to bring to our attention?
no,
Does your client agree to all of the conditions and all of the covenants regarding?
yes, we do,
this
we consent,
application?
yes.
Okay, thank you.
I'll give my name again for the record, Nicole Blanda, an attorney at Bazell
Oh,
Blanda.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
She's looking at me like, Nicole Blanda, Bazell Blanda Visconti, 535 Broad Hollow Road, Melville.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for completing the record.
Okay. I'm here tonight on behalf of the property owner in connection with subdividing 5 tax lots into 4 lots and constructing 4 new single-family homes here. The property's on the west side of Birch Street, 100 feet south of Jefferson Avenue in Wyandanch. The overall property is comprised of tax lots 57 through 61, which range in size from 40 by 100s to 80 by 100. They're all zoned Residence C. Sewers and all utilities are available to these properties. They're currently vacant, and this was another project that was reviewed with planning initially and designed to vary in size, and it was thought best to go through departmental review first prior to going to the ZBA. We do have our ZBA hearing this Thursday night for some minimal variance relief, which I will point out as I go through the application. So we're seeking to subdivide or basically reconfigure these 5 tax lots into 4 lots. Lot 1 would be 60 by 100 and would have 6,000 square feet. Lot 2 would be 70 by 100 and would have 7,000 square feet. Lot 3 would then look like Lot 1. It would be 60 by 100 with 6,000 square feet, and Lot 4 would be 70 by 100 with 7,000 square feet. So the only variances we will be seeking will be street frontage, going from 75 feet to either 60 or 70 respectively, and a lot area variance going from 7,500 square feet to 6,000 square feet and 7,000 square feet respectively. We're not seeking any setback variances or building area or height variances. We are proposing 2-story dwellings on each lot, no basements. On lots 1 and 3, we're proposing a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, single-family home, dining room, kitchen, den, and family room on the first floor with bathrooms, and then all bedrooms on the second floor. For lots 2 and 4, we're proposing a slightly larger home with 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, again, no basement, and these will all be single-family owner-occupied homes. As you can see, the layout, you come into the house to a foyer, you can go to the dining room, it opens into the kitchen, and then there's a family room and a den. There is a full bath and a powder room, as well as laundry on the first floor. And then on the second floor, you have the 4 bedrooms, as well as 2 full baths. These lots were designed to look different from each other, and that's why we're doing, 2 70s and 2 60s, so that they're not all cookie cutter and all exactly the same size. And the houses are designed slightly different to fit the lots as needed, so that we didn't need building area or setback variances. When we look at the surrounding area, immediately to the west on Chestnut, there are mixed-size lots. On Lot 35, you have a 40 by 100. Lot 36 is 60 by 100. On Birch, there are some lots that are developed as 60 by 100s, as well as some lots that actually comply at 75 or at 80. But again, it's a mixed-size area, mixed-size block, but given the amount of tax lots that we had here and the reconfiguration, we thought that a 4-lot subdivision was appropriate and would, contribute 4 new attractive single-family homes to the housing market. Again, we consent to all of the conditions and covenants. I believe the only outstanding comment right now in planning is there was a question regarding the test bore locations. So there is a test bore for each lot. Ms. Riley just asked for us to label, test bore 1 goes with this, test bore 2. So we will take care of that. But as far as everything else, departmentally, it looks like everything else has been satisfied. And again, we'll go to zoning board on Thursday night. So if the board has any questions, we're happy to answer.
Questions? Questions? I have a question regarding the design. Are these houses going to look exactly the same, each one next to each other?
No.
In
So,
what way?
so they're going to be, one's going to be slightly smaller than the other, and then the facades are going to be different, with different material, different color. So this one, you can see that the front elevation, when you look at it, it doesn't have the rounded portion or a turret, so to speak. So it will look different from the other front elevation.
And how does that compare to the others? Go on, take your time, Matt. Don't get nervous.
See, so, right, so this one is
We've got
is
nothing
different.
but friends here, you know.
Yeah, we're all
people are here.
friends.
No pressure. Take your time.
That has elevations that come out?
Yes,
Turret?
yes.
Okay.
On the survey, when you look at the footprint, you can kind of see the roundness in the front, the different front facade. Lot 3 has a flatter front style home,
Let's see.
and you could see the sizing difference as well.
Okay, I see that, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, related to that question, I have a kind of a comment for Ms. Blenda. I guess it was the thinking that changing the lot width or the frontage was part of changing the style and the development. You could have had 4 parcels with 65 feet each, right?
Correct.
So instead you have 2 at 60, 2 at 70, and that was discussed, I'm sure, with the department to
Yes.
vary the features or whatever of the home. So just found it a little bit interesting, but if that's part of the plan, that may be good along with the change of style. So, you know, I don't know if you have any comment on that or how that came to be, that these weren't all
Right.
uniform.
Right, so I think originally there was a hope to maybe get 5 lots, and that wasn't to be. So, right, so there was a compromise to create a 4-lot subdivision, but at least have it look different. And that's so exactly that, Mr. Casey. It was by making it a 70-footer and a 60-footer, you do have a difference both in size and then in style of home, size of home, to give it a different feel so that you don't just have, you know, house 1, house 2, house 3, house 4 looking exactly the same.
Jerry, do you like the design? Why?
Because it varies from house to house. There's different surfaces, finishes for well-planned subdivision. Hello. For the record, I like it.
Okay, you like them, okay, all right, good. The reason why I asked that is because, look, we went through a period where in the 60s, everything, 50s, in Babylon, in the town, everything looked like Levittown.
Mhm.
And then we went through a period where everything's a high ridge.
Right.
And then we had new staff and planning department, things changed, and we began to put a little bit more time and effort and energy and thought
Yes.
into you know, the aesthetics and the beauty of the houses. And I presume that certainly doesn't hurt the sale of those homes. Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, further on that point, you know, part of the board's mandate under the architectural review is to make sure that, you know, we have some diversity here, that the homes are not too similar or too dissimilar in being out of character or being cookie cutter, so to
All right,
speak.
well,
So-
don't tell Trump we have diversity here. Please. Strike that from the record. Although, who knows, he might send the Marines. Okay, all right, any other questions? Comments? No? Okay. All right, thank you very much. I need a motion from the board to close the hearing. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anyone from the public that's here that would like to address the board? No, hearing of no one, seeing no one. There is no one from the public, so I'm going to request a motion from the board to close the hearing and to reserve decision. Okay, Frank, you like a motion? Second by Dan? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Good. The decision has been reserved. The hearing is now closed. In order for us to, the decision's being reserved, in order for us to review any feedback or any open site plan issues, the record will remain open for written comments. To follow up on the status of the application or to submit additional comments, you can contact the planning department in a number of different ways. In person, the planning is located on the west wing of Town Hall. Applications, plans are available for inspection between the hours of 9 and 4, or by phone, 631-957-3103, or by email, planningcomments@townofbabylonny.gov.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
All the best with all this. Yeah, good. Good. Okay. Pardon me? Okay, that ends our two public hearings. We're going to now